Today, I am going to do a video in response to a comment. I left a response, a quick one. I figured this would help everyone else. I'm the Comps Guy. I specialize in Vegas vacations, maximizing them so that people could really go out there and enjoy themselves without having to spend a pretty penny. This video is how to get a lot of chips in MyVegas or any of the Play Studio apps. This is an important question that I think deserves a video answer. Because I have, like 3 billion or something in pop slots. So here is one of the quick ways. Go to MyVegasAdvisor.com. I do not own this, but they have a lot of links for chips. And there's also, through Play Studios, if you go to myprofile.playstudios.com, you enter your email, and then that's not my email. I don't know whose email that is, but whatever. You can subscribe to all of them, or you can unsubscribe, and then you could save or not save, whatever. You're going to want to save. So this will send you chips for each one of these games. It doesn't necessarily mean every day you're going to get like 20 million or something. That's not necessarily how these work. This is one way. You can go to No, I don't want to stop recording. I want to go to MyVegas Advisor. So there's that website. There's MyVegas Advisor. So these are where you can get free links. Both these give you links for chips. Also on Facebook, you could like all the MGM Resort pages, as well as the Play Studios pages, as well as joining groups. Groups are a good way to find all these. So when you're on MyVegas Advisor, you just click Menu, and you'll see Facebook chips and mobile chips. For Facebook, you have to be on your computer. So when you click on mobile, it will load. There's ads right now. And they'll say MyVegas Mobile. Then it'll say 500,000. That was updated 55 seconds ago. MyVegas Mobile, 350,000. 14 hours ago. And then usually when it goes past a day, they kind of deactivate. So if I click on this 500,000, it's going to load. And I'll be like, okay, cool. Sometimes they don't work. But I would say good 90% of them work if you go within a day or two. It's going to take a second to load, obviously, because I'm recording on my iPad. And then it's going to load the app. And just like any other time you get free chips, it will show up either in your mailbox or it'll say, hey, here's your free chips, redeem here. And you click, and it works. You don't have to put anything in. It's not a scam. It's not like the Game Crook. If you've seen any of my videos, you see my Pop Slots tips and tricks for 2020, which has been a very successful video. Thank you to all my viewers. But I have a lot of people who I think are bots or spammers who put, no, the best way of getting chips is through Game Crook. And I've gotten like hundreds of comments that I've just gone through and reported as spam and as deleted. This is going a little bit slower, obviously, because I'm doing a screen recording. Also, another important way of getting free chips is to go through and collect all these every day and collect multiple times because you want to have these multipliers. And this is going to be a little bit slow because, like I said, I'm recording. So you'll see I have 2 billion on here. Here comes all these little ad things. See, and then there we go, 500,000. I think that's what I clicked for the link. It says success, and then there you go, 500,000 right into your account. So some of it's checking, some of it's doing this. View. Effortless eats. Working on details. What am I working on? A bonus buy. I mean, you could always buy chips, but most people I don't think want to spend like $50 to $100 or even $5 on chips generally, unless you get something out of it. But the way you get out of like how you benefit from buying chips. You have to spend at least like $100, $200 to get a fourth reward, a premium reward. So far I've covered how to get your free chips. Um, Another one is play style. What is your style of play? How many times do you play a week? Do you play every day? Do you play for 2 hours every day? Do you play every other day? Do you play 2 times a week? Or do you play 1 time a week? So for me, I generally play when I record. And so if I have 3 videos, I generally record and play maybe for an hour that day, because I often will do maybe 2 or 3 videos a week. Sometimes I take 10, 15 minutes to record, and maybe I'll play for an hour max. But I also put, like most of my videos, why isn't it letting me go? Most of my videos, I put a limit on how much I'm willing to lose. And if I win, unless I'm recording, I just leave. I just stop playing. So if I get a huge win and say I'm up, 150 million, I just let it sit there. Also, I don't play all of my games all the time. I'm not like constantly like churning through all my chips. So I generally will stick to a game, especially right now while I'm recording. I'm sticking to pop slots. So right now, Luxury Link, I'll show you. For example, I have I'll just say 2 billion. It asked me for the standard ones are basically like 50 mil on this. I'm thinking, okay, I only want to lose maybe 300 mil. So 300 mil would be 1.7 billion. So I look and I'm like, okay, well, that's 3.5 mil. That is 100 spins. Yeah, I could do 100 spins. And that's if you don't win anything. That's about 100 spins. Then I just will spin it, and there you go. And I make sure I'm always watching that meter up there. And then maybe I'll get a bonus here. That'd be pretty cool. So this is some of it's style play. Some of it is like when you get lucky, just take those winnings. I know it's kind of hard because some people are prepping for a trip. If I'm prepping for a trip, I just try to go through all my coins to get as much of my loyalty points as possible while I'm prepping. Other than that, when I'm just playing, I know I don't have a trip for 6 months or 9 months or a year or whatever. I'm not like gonna churn through my chips. I'm just gonna save them and play and slowly but surely get more loyalty coins. It's also like, what are your objectives? Like right now with a lot of these new rewards, the Fall Frenzy stuff, the Lux rewards, the new Eats ones or whatever they're called, which I highly advise you don't get, because I think it's like 60 or 100,000 for $20 Uber Eats gift card. I feel like that's a very bad return on your loyalty points. That's my opinion. So I'm kind of that's kind of what I do. Also, yeah, like I've said a few times, there's MyVegas Advisor. There's liking all the pages that are MGM Casino related. The Play Studios one, Pop Slots, MyVegas, and like if you're seriously losing like X amount of chips, say you're stuck at 500 million. I think that's what his thing was, and you can't get over that. You could always just save if you're not playing for a trip. You know what I mean? Like you're never like sometimes you just have to save, and I know it's hard, but it builds your bankroll without you having to pay for chips really. And like I said, if I was to use MyVegas every time I went out there, I would be turning through chips all the time. And I'm not winning anything right now. Or a whole lot at least. So this also helps me, get my loyalty. So let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think are the best strategies outside of buying chips on keeping chips? I mean, you're obviously going to lose if you're gambling. Like, there's no way out of it. But do you agree that signing up for the email list, liking the Facebook pages, going to MyVegas Advisor? If you haven't heard of MyVegas Advisor, that's a lot better than than trying to like get your info fished essentially through all these apps. And then the fourth one, going and joining the MyVegas group on Facebook. There are a lot of people who will post links, a lot of people that actually send info out. So after this, I'm going to basically quit the video because I'm in a bonus. And I'll probably be, depending on how much I get, a minor is 30. So at this, I'll probably be breaking even, to be honest, just by looking at it, 12 mil. So that's kind of one of those things I'm just really interested in like, how do other people in the MyVegas community deal with this issue? I mean, some people just pay. I know there's people who will say, "Oh, I spend like $100 a month." Cool. I mean, if you have the money to do it, I'm not gonna like be against anyone spending their own money on something. I personally don't, because even though I live close to Vegas, for me, I could technically go out like once a month if I really wanted to. So I'm basically just under where I was at. Not bad. So I was just basically where I was at. I lost, maybe 20, 30 million. And then sometimes I just cut my losses where I see fit. Because ultimately, if I'm collecting, I'm not actually losing a whole lot, to be honest. If I'm collecting every day, I'm doing all these things. If I'm playing, 3 times a week and I play maybe for a half hour max each day, I'm only playing an hour and a half a week. But I'm still betting enough to where I'm getting enough loyalty. So really, let me know what you think. I know this video is kind of getting long and repetitive, so I'm going to end it. So I'm the Comps Guy. I'm getting you Vegas faster and cheaper. And have a nice day.